see Clara's super excited. Show us your step stool for baking. I don't know why you're taking the things out of the box because we're not ready for that step yet.
I know, I just like to take everything.
You're just excited? Okay, stay tuned for our baking experience. It tells you the exact directions and it tells you who is preparing what. So for example, adults are to preheat the oven and kids, be sure to wash hands, and then it tells you exactly what you're supposed to do. Again, when you mix, it gives the kids and adults directions. So it's really nice. Okay, so first what we're going to do is preheat the oven. Did you just wash your hands?
Yeah.
Okay, Clara has...
You just told me in class what to do, and we baked it all by ourselves, and you come to see it, and you're like, hey, we hit it.
That would be a beautiful disaster.
We'll like put scissors, cut this back, and then pour it all into a bowl.
Preheat the oven to 375. Whoopsie. You just set up La Loopsie. There we go. And then we are going to get out a recipe. It calls for some baking liners. And we have a baking box that Clara got for Christmas from Santa. So we have our liners in there, which are being crushed by our little things. So we have 3 different options we can choose.
And we also got
We have these swirled ones. We have the teal and white polka dot. And then I believe there was one of white yellow. We also have these solid yellow baking boxes to choose from. Clara just tripped over her baking box, so she's in the process of picking everything up and putting it back. We decided on baking liners, and we're actually going to use the silicone opposed to using the paper liners, and Clara is just going through them and cleaning them out. We're ready to mix our ingredients. Clara is holding the cupcake mix, and we have our baking liners on our pan.
Can I put this down?
The first thing we're going to do is we're going to mix our ingredients. So Clara, can you pour that into our bowl?
All of it?
Mm-hmm. So just pour all of that mix into our bowl with the butter. Next thing that we're going to do is our water. And it's going to be a cup of water. Okay, very good. And our egg. We just cracked our egg, and Clara is about to mix our ingredients. Go ahead.
Whoa.
Why don't you move your step stool over so you're in front of the bowl instead of off to the side. Of course, I'm watching Titanic. I think that movie's a little over his head. Wouldn't you agree? Because it was a little over your head. It was way over your head. Clara, just go check on their status for me. So we're just going to mix this. It's just about done. Looks like it's fairly smooth and ready for us to put into our liners.
Ninja Turtles was over my head too.
Ninja Turtles was over your heads. That's definitely more of an adult movie, I would say. Right?
It's kind of like a big kid movie.
It's definitely a big kid movie. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm a big kid. And I like it.
We're big kids.
You're big kids. You're little kids. I'm a little kid too. All right, we ready to put our...
You're a mommy.
You ready to put our mix in our liners?
Yes.
This recipe came with 3 different color sugars. And that is going to be going into our batter. And we're going to be making 3 separate... Ooh. While Clara, who's now busy eating extra batter, was checking on the status of Daddy and Carson, who are watching Titanic, which is completely inappropriate for children, might I add, I separated the batter into 3 bowls. And I have the purple sugar mixed in the one bowl. Then I'm going to be mixing pink and green. Clara's now mixing the pink bowl, which is coming out great. And I'm going to be mixing the green. And we'll switch in a second. And she thinks it looks a little bit like slime, right?
Yeah.
It resembles slime.
It does.
Really get that mix there. Real nice and smooth.
It's pinky.
We filled our baking liners 3/4 of the way, but unlike the recipe which suggests rotating the colors, we actually just decided to keep them solid cupcakes. So we just decided to distribute them into each liner and just make solid ones. Try to get them to be even. portion of this recipe, which is the frosting. Carson is going to be my assistant. So he's just measuring out some butter and putting it into our frosting bowl. Do that one like that.
I'm glad that it's yucky. It's so yucky because it's glad that it's yucky. Mom.
What?
Glad that it's yucky.
How dare you say my cupcakes and icing is yucky? How dare you? We opted just to do the pink icing and voila! Each one is different and unique, and we are finished. So I know we will enjoy these delicious cupcakes. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed our baking with the Bot Tots or cooking with Carson and Clara.